Wish Upon a Star proudly presents Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
About that self Christopher.
It all just comes too easily.
The fact remains, sire, you will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them when you came of age, you would be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian, I know, and I guess I'm ready to be king, but the thing is, I just don't know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle! To the castle! But still, these questions, they nag me. They just nag and nag. Oh, no, not you, Buttercup. Oh, I just wonder.
Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am? That's who I.
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, pitiless to ogres, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friend to gargoyles, nice to the needy, sportsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Me, who am I, but the guy I am?
He's our hero, such perfection. He's the kind of guy who we'd all like to be. What's the use of self-reflection? Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like me. Royal Highness,
Who am I? A far
Slayer of dragons,
perfect guy. A jerk who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A drag whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am?
He's a prince.
Yes, that's
What a guy! What a guy! What a guy!
You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know that she's poor?
Look at her, she's filthy.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
Well, it's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
The spare change and the spare change.
The moment charity is mentioned, up comes every layabouts.
You are, old woman.
Thank you. Bless you, kind.
Careful, my lord. It is very poor. Have ribbon.
Be gone with you!
No! Good sirs! It's merely Crazy Marie. She lives in the woods. Comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle, in every way sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She is harmless. I can tell Sebastian, Lord Pinkleton, sheathe your swords. Well, you are a good friend to Marie. She's lucky to have a true friend such as you. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on? Oh, very well, Lord Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
Oh, I don't want charity.
No, take the coin as a present in admiration of a true friend in this world. Buttercup, come on. Here we go. Oh, here, sorry. A lot on my mind.
Thank you for saving my that you can wear it. Not necessary. What a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous.
That is but not a man, that is Prince Topher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He has just returned to us from university. He is to be crowned king.
That man, a world leader.
Yes.
But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. Marie, it can't be you're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our own Prince Topher and has returned to be our ruler. Look on your coin here.
Why, it is him, from the left. Oh, such silly ears. That crown isn't helping things. He should wear a floppy head. Here, Marie, take this coin and buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the poor are the kindest, Ella and crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you are about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You will forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter.
Today, I shall go alone to the castle to protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella!
That is Madame, a stepmother.
I shall shout to the prince. You will have no choice but to listen. Yeah, but I have a vision for what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella! Help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my baggage. Careful, careful! Oh, nobody knows the extreme torture that I'm subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come to us now.
We are here, Mama. We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Cinderella, idle girl, help your stepsisters with their shoe purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones.
Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I have brought from university a book for you with pictures of how people in other lands live and how they govern. Norway, Italy, ooh, Japan.
I've mentioned my interest in these places only in passing. You have brought a whole book? Quit it, you.
And 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir and ladle.
I'd love to ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen speaking with a revolutionary. Get the house at once.
So sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, but no. Why do I care? Why do I try? I will never be good enough for her. I will take this book and I will burn it.
Why not give the book to dear Ella?
Oh, if it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how other countries live.
Well, here then. Take it. I shall go my way alone and live my own life. I am a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I've owned something. Just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
Oh, I just finished it.
Well, then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the bed's
As it turned out, your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, where did you get that book?
Well, Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
Wasn't that nice? People just give you gifts. Still Daddy's little girl. What is this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
It's rags.
That's all I have to remember.
Oh, it's rags now. Clean up the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand. when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone, in my own little chair. Your Majesty, a list of the lords entreating me, a list of the lords entreating me with what? 105 requests? That seems a lot.
I'll take this, Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, with proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement?
Oh, right, sorry. What's it for?
It's very complicated. Do you really want me to go into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions!
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government!
Seems upset.
Rabble-rouser, ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any... Actually, if you let me have the ring, it would save the trip.
But shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? I mean, people are never upset with Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents have the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty, but since their unfortunate demise, I've done my best to run this country. I've done my best to raise you in the finest school.
Hello! I'm talking here!
Oh, we should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you won't listen, I'll shout this to the town square.
Shout it to the town square. Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
Well, what kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow, and does that work?
Like a dream every time.
But who will get married?
Well, you.
Well, that's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school off in the woods. And then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
For this happy day, I'm going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the
This
day.
is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball. Dancing.
What?
Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. This is a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice dress, you don't have any business marrying a prince. Now, all the guests will be in masks. You will dance with every girl. At the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their masks and you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, I am there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
But how would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question which we will answer sometime soon. Lord Pinkleton, I want you to tell this to all. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman,
Herman.
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Hee, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Hee, His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball. He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do.
He's giving a what?
Now is the time to live. No other time is real.
The prince is giving a ball.
What?
He's giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman Gregory James, he's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Majesty has this decree to attend the ball. All one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
So will he want a taller girl? Or will he want a stronger girl? Or will he want a smaller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a bolder girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
I've wished a lot of things. I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish I would, wish I were invited to the prince's royal palace.
Christopher Rupert.
Christopher Rupert. Windermere, Vladimir.
Slayer of dragons.
Karl Alexander.
Destroyer of gargoyles.
Francois Reginald.
Sportsman and poet.
Lancelot Herman.
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 Gregory.
Charlotte's corset.
I can taste my lunch!
We must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella. Cinderella, Cinderella. Oh, it is a most amusing name. The girl sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I called her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Listen, Mama, you are well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Cinderella, hurry, get dressed. Get ready for the ball. You're going to find a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule. Who caught it?
I did. That's terrible!
Oh, who could that be at this hour? Everyone, clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on, Charlotte. What brand of idiot could... Why, Sebastian! What an unexpected delight!
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be in the white mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink.
If the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the pink mask and the white mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm in funny?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
You are perceptive. I'll see you at the ball. Together we shall make this so.
Oh, come, daughters, come. Oh, Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, just look at you. Oh, you too, Charlotte, but really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the orange box. From Venice, a piece of glass, spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us is going to wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to put this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to put this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Come, two daughters that count. Let us finish getting ready. Who could that be? Must be good news.
Good evening, madame. Gabrielle, please forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. For the ball tonight, I thought you might desire to take these wildflowers. I have picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most perfect
You
girl
are not welcome here. Out of my house at once.
Would you perhaps
Leave and take your simple pleasures with you.
My dad told me that was so nice!
No. Plans. There are plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
Oh, but he means well, and I think he likes me.
Oh, let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your hat. I married your father for love. He died, I cried. I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, I got a house. Oh, 7:30. Boy
was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yep, I'm bleeding. I should walk up to the prince and scratch his lip.
Oh, no.
Make him drink lemonade. That'll sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time for us to march to the palace. The peasants, the tradespeople, and finally get the prince to start listening to us instead of having his fancy ball.
Well, you should do that. You should march up to him and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Ha! Yeah, why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's gonna start noticing that the people are being evicted from their land. Ha! That is absurd. Ha! Ha!
Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince, and he might listen to me. If I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nuts.
I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Fol-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-de-faddle-de-fuddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Fol-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-de-faddle-de-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
Well, so what if I do have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Exactly! And then to have him fall in love with you?
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
An invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. There's an invitation.
But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. What else would you dream of?
A white gown, I imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pumps, I'd imagine.
Oh, better! The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves, and her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Silly! Oh, I'd be the envy of all. But, how would I get to the ball?
Oh, well, that pumpkin over there?
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
Oh, and horses?
These mice trapped in this cage.
And a fox as a footman and a raccoon as a driver. You are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you'd have to be a fairy godmother. Marie! Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother, but you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. and 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of course is impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible, 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 impossible.
But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now you are my fairy godmother, then anything is possible, right?
I suppose so.
Then you could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, but you could change it all. You could make it all happen.
Well, never. I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of course is impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. The most beautiful gown in all the land.
And now, as promised in our laughter, glass slippers. And now, Cinderella, I must tell you, all of this magic is very powerful, but it will end at midnight tonight. Now go to the ball. In the name of every girl who has ever wished to go to a ball in a beautiful dress. In the name of every girl who has ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Go with the promise of possibility.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice are easily turned to horses. Such folderol and fiddle-dee-dee of course is quite possible.
200 women to go. 200 good.
Which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which one is the prince? I mean, come on, what do you think I'm here for? The free food?
A nice time, a dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I got marrying royalty on my mind. So which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte, and you can't even keep the beat. By the time we get to the waltz, we're gonna trip over your 2 left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
I hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing is all right.
Oh, I think your dancing's absolutely princely. Whoops, I'll let that slip out.
So you know?
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
Oh, well, the last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Well, thanks for the heads up! Ah! I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
Well, what are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Get creepy.
Your Majestic Highness, just because I'm playing hard to get doesn't mean I am hard to get.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's time to play ridicule. Everyone take sides.
What happened to that nice girl?
Ignore her. We're playing ridicule. You get to be judged. 2 circles spin, and when the music stops playing, 2 players out-ridicule one another. Let's find you a bride.
Bum, diddy, bum, 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 diddy, bum, bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion, when I was a young girl. Please, do not speak of your childhood, as I have not brought a copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
What do you call that?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not sure I want to play this game.
And here we have another round of the reggae.
Bum, diddy, bum, 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 diddy, bum, bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Ah, age before beauty. You first, dear.
You have a lovely speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
What? Say it. What? Do it. Anticipation is killing me. Do the ridicule. Oh, why did you say that?
No reason. I just really like your speaking voice.
Huh?
And I think you would sound really wonderful reciting a poem. And I like the feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you.
What? Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery, you pet?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
Yes. Kindness is practiced in all the great courts now. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now. Even in the French courts.
Kindness?
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she's very, very wealthy indeed. Did you see her feet? Shoes made out of Venetian glass. Oh, the resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
I'll be the first. Kindness. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our court?
Thank you. It's an honor to be at this wonderful party you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the loveliest women I have ever seen.
I just saw they have vanilla cake on the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it.
This court is alive with laughter and warmth.
It's like a poster the reader of Spring Stuffer's parents.
May his reign be a continuation of theirs.
Those were glorious days. Oh, but so are these. Look at these! Magnificent! Yes! You are so kind! Oh, thank you.
You made me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how you've changed everything around. And yet I'm so comfortable with you. I feel as if I've met you before.
Minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again.
I'm sorry to be so effusive. I just met you. I'm not usually this way with someone I just met. Just events like this, I just feel like, what am I doing here?
Oh, I feel the same.
Like such a phony.
So do I.
You too?
Yes.
Me too. My name is
Topher. Short for Christopher. Yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we're seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him.
found you.
Oh, I don't want to go, but I must.
Don't go.
Prince Topher, there's something I must tell you. You need to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor are having their land taken. You must help them, you must.
I don't think that's kind. How can you say that that's kindness?
No, this has all been so wonderful. You're so wonderful. But I have to go.
No, wait, young lady, where are you going? Wait, stop!
golden carriage after her.
Madame, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind.
After her, she is my destiny.
Seriously? What just happened? Seriously?
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble I could break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink,
but not any pinker than a rose is.
Her skin may be delicate and soft,
but not any softer than a doe's is.
her neck is no wider than a swan's.
She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Oh, footwear is now falling from the sky.
It's gone! My golden carriage has taken a shortcut right through the forest. Gentlemen, lanterns, we must find her if it's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity. I'm as pretty. Plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who is a daisy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose is. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doe's is. Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? She's the matter, let me at it! What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter
Lord Pinkleton, where is she?
There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
Your Majesty, we saw a carriage.
And this I cannot explain. It simply flew into the mist.
Impossible, I know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look! A carriage!
That's it! That's the one!
very slim in his coat of snowy hue. When he walked across the ballroom floor, he was like a thing divine, and all the ladies turned their heads, and naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The
quite convinced that my daughter was going to be queen. And I would never have to come back to this. And well, now I'm back to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madame?
Oh, the prince, despite his being well-born and raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince has fallen head over heels with someone else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What's going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull?
And the way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man looks at me that way.
If the woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, what? She never would have gone to the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt tonight? Arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot, for my mind is no place for the puerile or rape.
I can imagine it, I think. I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way.
The way you say, she talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid he'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's nice.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man.
He is
Tall and straight as a lamb,
and his
he's dark and wavy,
face
can melt you with a glance.
he can turn a girl to gravy.
Imagine what that girl would be feeling when dancing with a prince. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte,
Huh?
play the pianoforte.
Oh yes, Charlotte, please do. Okay, but it's not going to be good.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see.
La la la.
You meet your prince,
love you.
You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss.
All your life you'll dream of this
Lovely, lovely night.
Wonderful how the needy just keep on going. Go put away the piano. Well, the only comfort that I get from this disastrous evening is knowing that the prince seems so completely devastated. When his little dream date run away.
It was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is, up close, she was physically unappealing.
Well, off to bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, stay here and clean up this pigsty of a ball. And why is there a bucket on that table? Makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you'd like to know, Ella? No. Sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
Oh, I just supposed it. Imagined it. I had a vision. Interesting.
Quick, how many fingers?
2,
3, fascinating! Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're picking on me just because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket.
You didn't say it. And he was! There is something going on here.
He's absurd! More than usually.
Here, let me help you. Let me help you. Your hand is so rough and calloused from work. Just like the hands of the woman I shot this evening. Who danced with the prince? It was you tonight, wasn't it? It was you! How did you dance in glass shoes? Ladies!
You won't tell the others, will you? Madame and Charlotte?
No, never.
Are you mad at me? Or stealing the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's someone else that I liked.
How wonderful for you. Who is it? Well, Madame hates him. Madame hating him doesn't really narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, do you promise to keep my secret of my forbidden love?
And I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand!
Oh, he's a good man. He seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. I mean, you gotta love a guy like that.
Well, you may one day win, Jean-Michel. But I will never win Prince Topher. You saw who I truly was with no interest in me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Oh, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
Yes. And you can keep mine? We shall have a secret. That will make us
co-conspirators.
Friends. Sisters. May we both find our loves and our lives.
The stars in a hazy heaven trembling above me dance when he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this.
Of thee, lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver-flaked sea, and ask the moon, oh, how soon will my love come home to me? I have found she's my angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing and flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver-flaked sea, and ask the moon, oh, how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you are testing my good nature. The second that woman in white ran off, which we all must admit seems to imply she has a police record, the second she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in the kingdom who have had their land taken from them?
If they had, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
No one has had anything taken away. Everyone donates joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know that she is to be trusted. Please, come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
You said. The ring, sire.
Oh, right, sorry. What are you stamping this time?
Nothing, sire. Hunter was troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
I'll explain.
I'll read this on my
Your
own.
future majesty, let's go back to palace and allow me to draw up some coverage, you know.
I'm reading this,
But
but that'll be all. Sebastian, I'll ask you if I need anything explained. No, Sebastian.
I can explain,
How
sire.
can you do this in my name?
I am maintaining this life for you. Without my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl, the one who talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball, a banquet, and she'll come to
She won't come. This is lunacy.
She will come. We're having a banquet tonight, and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
Don't you forget who you're talking to. No. We're having a banquet tonight, and I'm finding that girl.
There, sire. She won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed. Wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he'd lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is throwing a banquet. Hear ye! Hear ye! It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's gonna be a ham. Talk it back to me! I want to keep an eye on what women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight! Invitation only!
A banquet tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella! Where can you be?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, dopey and dreamy-eyed, can't find his lady, hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving
A banquet? Oh, why does the prince do this? 2 significant social events in 1 week. Why, it's cruelty beyond measure. Of course, I'm never looked lovelier. But my physical perfection comes at a price. Oh, gloves, that's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell her you have the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I'm going to tell Madame that I am sick.
Oh, well, do you want me to
I'm not really sick! I'm just pretending. It's just like when Charlotte was in school and pretended to be sick to get out of the things that she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I will be sick, just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I'm a cradle! You heard me. And guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Medea and try to keep Jean-Michel out of a stockade. Tra-la, the way my mind works.
I can't find my gloves.
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Oh, why did you not tell me you had my gloves, foolish child? Charlotte, make haste. And those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns!
To the carriage, daughters.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something this morning that disagrees with me.
Oh, no. Well, this can't prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
Go. You'll go without me.
Let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the homely girl from the ball. Go! Let Charlotte be queen.
I think I can make that work.
I must do battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle feels better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist upon it. Here, keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I will come if I feel...
Oh, no! No, not on the dress. Come, Charlotte, our carriage awaits.
Shh! Quickly! I'll change, and you knock on the door!
Okay. Enough's bad. Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
I am sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
How are you this evening?
I am going out with Gabrielle, and I am wound up like a tick tonight. She and I will go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he might have. And then we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Well, our first responsibility is with the poor, and then we shall march to the palace steps and speak with the prince. We've only one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That he'll even speak with me.
Oh, well, Ella may be a help. You know, she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella talked to the prince?
She went to the ball the other night, and she talked to the prince. They talked about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight, she's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down! But don't you know what this means? If she really talked to the prince, then I can talk to him, and he'll be open to my suggestions! What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism!
Optimism! I gotta do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him!
You can be a leader!
I can be a leader!
You can be my boyfriend!
I can be your boyfriend! Whoa, left turn! What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
Well, I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, wait. You said it yourself. Optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend? Yes. Yes! Wait, am I your boyfriend? Yes!
I'll have to. My own daughter, my own flesh and blood deceiving me for someone so decidedly unsuitable. Oh, Gabrielle, I had plans for you. I created a life for you. And this is how you show me your gratitude.
Oh, just stopping ready for a quartet.
And you think that you can cut a cord? I never loved your father. I just needed his money. And you have been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. You think that you can wear a beautiful dress? You think that is acceptable? You should be in rags. That's what you deserve. Stop! I am no longer your mother. You, Gabrielle, get out of my house. You are no longer welcome here. To the devil with you. I shall decide what to do with you later. Oh, why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
He wants you?
No, I can't.
Why do you think he's having this second event tonight? To try to find you?
Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never love me if he saw me as I truly am. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Why otherwise? How would you know the dream is yours?
But my life.
Exactly. It is your life.
Beyond the voice that keeps insisting no, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing songs
tatters, it's all I have. Yes, perhaps we need even more tatters. More rags. Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matter and rags. Spin them into gold. But remember, my sweet Emma, all the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes, all the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
Well, the glass slippers are already upon your feet. And, oh yes, this book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you only have the entire world to help you.
Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through. Through the mountain, night, the sky, make a wish come true.
I believe all the guests have arrived. It's time for the banquet.
Well, I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but be warned, this pot is a pack of gossips. I'd hurry it along if I were you.
Prince Topher!
You're here! I knew about the banquet you would come, and you're even more beautiful than I remember.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
And the part about me being more beautiful than you remembered? That's real too?
Yes, of course.
How do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about what you were saying about the people having their homes taken away. The court tells me I should ignore such talk.
But you know, if you're going to be king, you need to pay attention to things people tell you to ignore.
Yes, I want to be done with my people, not just the one Sebastian lets me see. I don't know how. It's impossible.
It's going to be more impossible than you could even imagine. My friend, Jean-Michel, and my sister, Gabrielle, are headed here right now with some of your people.
Wait, to talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say they are, then they'll just be angry with me.
Well, I think if you can do battle with a dragon or a giant, you can handle some people that just want to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be yourself. They'll see the man that acts.
What is your name?
Trust me. Just trust me because I am your one true friend. Come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name. I won't say your name.
I won't even ask you about the gold dress.
Are you all right?
Yes. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
Oh, no. It's nice to meet you.
Oh.
My sister, Gabrielle. This is Yvonne and her baby.
Oh. I see the resemblance.
This is sad.
It is an honor to meet you.
It is an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has something that he would like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and their land taken from them. I've said this before, but now I know what it is to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard, for you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, I see, and trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
Folly-rolly, diddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee fumble, all the dreams in all the world, whoops, and out they tumble.
Of course, it's here.
What's here?
Look, do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2? Ugh, I didn't get that far.
Chapter 2, I should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
What are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said that no one needed our help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume artists?
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
Yes, all people must be heard. That is a very good idea.
What is going on?
Now there is a way for all to be seen and heard, and it's in this book. People, in 1 month, let's all vote for a new job that I shall create. The post of Prime Minister. Someone to counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I am unlikely, sire.
I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
Let the people decide the way things are or the way things could be. And all people, rich or poor, only get 1 vote.
1 person, 1 vote? Where's the fun in that?
People, in a month, I give you an election.
These are plain and simple, complicated yesterday.
Now, everyone, rich or poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it! I knew you could.
I did do it! I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the king that I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted. I found myself and you showed me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself, so sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can.
Well, with you, I can, but there's still a question that I don't have an answer for.
Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
What time is it?
Oh, it's only midnight. Why?
Midnight? I have to go.
Again? Why? No, how can you leave me? Why do you leave?
If you knew who I really was, you'd never want me.
Don't leave me.
I don't want to. I have to.
Oh, wait, guards and help. Stop her. Stop her.
Until he finds the girl who fits the bill. But not the bill, the shoe, I mean a shoe to fit a queen. The shoe does not fit.
Here we go.
The shoe does not fit.
You are going to find that girl. The shoe is made of glass. It can only fit one person. That's why she left it, right?
It doesn't look good.
How goes it?
So far, no luck.
Now when you try on the slipper, make eye contact with His Royal Highness. For our family, you shall try the slipper on first.
Don't you mean only? No one has seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago. You got rid of Gabrielle because she likes that guy who might be our new Prime Minister. Wow! Good call there!
Oh, I don't know what's going on in this world anymore. Everything I felt was holy and true is now trash. And that which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Here goes nothing. Me again!
Hey! Gabrielle, there you are! I've just decided. If I'm elected Prime Minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Wow, the stakes are really piling up.
It does not fit.
Oh, of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us is that girl.
Isn't the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
She appears to be, yes, Your Highness.
No, she can't be, right?
I told you the girl wouldn't come. Can we end this charade?
Has everyone truly tried on the slipper?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything has led you to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the loop.
Oh, by all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
You can do it!
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we're seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits!
It is you. You who danced with me, you who showed me my own kingdom, and you who gave me water that day I was thirsty. Please, please, Don't run away again. I don't think I could bear it.
It was you? We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. I suppose it is beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I'm not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I say to you now the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours of community service.
You are amazing. Do you think I could maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella, it's beautiful.
I named her that.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today I'll keep. That way when anyone thinks that anything's impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much. I don't know what to do.
Well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes. Oh, yes, you have to marry me. So, no, will you? Will you marry me? That's not how you do it. Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince, I will marry you.
In the arms of my love,
In the arms of my love,
over mountain and
o'er meadow and glen, and I like it so well.
and I like it so well.
That for all I can tell,